Baby, 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 you driving me wild, you driving me so crazy. Got me acting out, got me trying to stay sober. Wanted your love and I'm out here hungover. You made me wanna take you to London, Paris. Times were cherished. No comparing to you. Don't need Keisha, Karen, don't want Megan, Sharon. Girl, I swear that it ain't fair. It ain't fair that all the pretty girls, they got nothing on you. They got nothing on you. Yeah, all the pretty girls.
Happy International Women's Day to all the women in the world. But most importantly, to the women we have in our world. Yes. The ones that make sacrifice for us, the one that love us, the one that take care of us, the one that support us, encourage us, advise us. Thank you. Those women in my life, in my corner. So I'm grateful. I'm saying, and happy International Women's Day to me. I deserve it too. This conversation is to break all the stereotypes, the assumptions surrounding women. And obviously, we all know those stereotypes. We heard them before. We even practice it. Some even believe it. Whatever the case may be, let's bring an end to the stereotypes. No society has damaged this world. Our mindsets has been influenced by society. So we are influenced by society. But somebody will need to. And I volunteer. Pick me, and break the society norm. And I volunteer to do so. Thank you. How you doing? Yes, how are you? I'm Teresa. I let the truth be told. I volunteer to break society norms that they are trying to normalize, all because it's making them money. No. I'm gonna list just 3 stereotypes. There are so many out there, but I'm only going to list just 3 stereotypes because I want to talk about it today. I want us to talk about it. So in the comment section, let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how you feel about these stereotypes as well. Let me know if you believe in them. Let me know just your opinions of them, and I'm gonna give you my opinion. So why not hear yours? I'm all ears, and I'm open to hear your opinions. So leave them down below. Message me and let's have a conversation. Angry black woman stereotype. Why we gotta be angry? The angry black woman stereotype. Why? Why we angry? The independent woman stereotype. Why we the only race that have to be independent? Why we the only race that only further our education? Only to say we don't need a man. We independent. I can do it all by myself. I don't need a man to do this. I don't need a man for that. Other race further their education to put themselves in their pool to find a mate, to be on the same level or even a higher level to meet someone. That's why they further their education. Not to later come back and say they don't need a man. They're independent. They got it on their own. We are the only race that have the mindset. And that needs to come to an end. You didn't put all that work in. You didn't do all that just to later say you got it all by yourself. No. And we're the only race that say those things. We're the only race that say and actually practice it. No other race. Every other race further their education to put themselves in a position to meet a mate on their level or above their level to attract and be gravitated to those type of mates. That's the reason why they further their education. Not to say they don't need a man. They're independent. They got it on their own. And man, what man can do, woman can do better. Cut it out. Cut it. Strong black woman. That strong black woman stereotype. And the strong have to endure suffering. Why the strong gotta endure suffering? Why do you feel the need to suffer in order to be identified as strong? Why do you believe in order to be identified as strong, have to be linked to suffering. Why? Why is that? I'm all ears. I want to know. Being strong, you don't need to suffer to be strong. You don't need to suffer. So let's break those stereotypes. Let's break them, destroy them, break them, destroy them. Let's break and destroy those stereotypes and actually get into a better mindset of understanding ourselves, of treating ourselves, respecting ourselves, and bringing value to ourselves. Let's break those mindsets. Angry black woman, independent woman, and a strong woman. Let's break that stereotypes. Let's break it and really change our mindset and value ourselves more. You don't need to endure suffering in order to be strong. No. A lot of people believe they have to carry around blames, they have to carry confusion, they have to carry abuse, they have to carry rape, they have to carry rejection, abandonment, neglect, they have to carry pain, frustration, they have to be extremely dominant, strong personality to be identified as strong. That makes them strong. No. In fact, you're weak. You are cowards because you need to understand all those things. By you carrying all those baggages does not make you strong. You have to get rid of those baggages. You have to cleanse yourself. You have to cleanse yourself. You don't carry it and it makes you strong. No. You went through what you went through and you grew through it. And it's your past. You don't live your life on your past. We don't have control over our circumstances. We don't choose our family. We don't have control over how we were raised, the environment we were raised into. We don't choose that. It's not our choice. We were born into it. So yes, in most cases, you have to do what you have to do to survive. I understand that, and it's acceptable in most cases. But you do not use your circumstances around yourself, around your goals, and just condemn yourself and this limitation on your life and have this self-hate or not having this self-worth. No. Cleanse yourself, cleanse your mind. We need to get rid of those stereotypes and truly see our identity for who we are and value it and practice it and love it. In my opinion, my definition of a woman is supposed to be soft. We all know how God created women. A woman is supposed to be soft. Soft in her approach, soft in how she carries herself, soft in her appearance, soft in her voice, her tone, soft in the choice of words that she uses. A woman is supposed to be soft. Not to say that she can get her hands dirty, meaning that not to say that when something is required of her, she can't get into action and handle it. No, a woman can get her hands dirty, but at the same time, a woman is supposed to be soft. Chester. So where I used to work, it was this fair skin, about the same age. I think she was younger than me, with fair skin, but she was not my complexion. She was whiter complexion, and she felt as though I was intimidating, I was aggressive, and she had reported that to management. So she went to management, bawling, crying, and expressing all these emotions. So, as we all know, because of my skin tone, we are identified through our stereotypes, being strong, aggressive, being opinionated, and so all sorts of things. So I guess they had that assumption in their minds. The same way that lady walked in there bawling her eyes out and crying and being emotional. That's the same way I walk in there bawling my eyes out and being emotional. Break all the stereotypes. She walked in there crying, making all these assumptions. I walk in there crying, emotional, just the same. We were on the same level. In fact, I was emotionally disturbed. I needed a personal day. I was emotionally disturbed. You're not going to use anything against me all because of stereotype. You're emotional, I'm emotional, you feel, I feel the same way. Work smarter, not harder.